Hey guys, welcome back. I'm RexFinance, and today we're going to be talking about space tourism, investing in space tourism, and if I think it's a good idea and if I'll be making any position in this company. But first, I just have to say a massive thank you, man. Incredible support on my last video. If you haven't seen it, there will be a card up there and a link in the description to go see it. It's about NKLA Motor Company, which is a hot stock right now. And in that video, I mentioned I'd be hitting 4,000 subscribers by this next weekend. However, little did I know, 12 hours later after posting that video, I hit 4,000 subscribers already, and now I'm well on my way to 5,000. I'm already almost at 4,100. I probably will be at 4,100 by the time this video goes public. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. It's been incredible, all the support. I don't deserve any of it. I've been blabbering way too long. I hope most of you are still here because we got a big topic to talk about today. So if you're new or returning and have not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this road to 5,000 subscribers. So I don't know about you guys, but I think, and I always think about space tourism and how cool it would be to go to space, but how unrealistic those dreams are, because being an astronaut and actually going to space takes so many anomalies going your way. Lots of hard work, many years of studies, college, all that stuff. It takes a lot of time to become an astronaut, let alone actually get to space. But maybe the more important question would be, do you guys think space tourism could be a profitable business? And if you think so, if you think space tourism, a company that provides consumers like you and me with space tourism, would be profitable and make money, this stock is for you. So you might be wondering what stock I'm talking about. Well, that stock is Virgin Galactic Holdings. This company IPO'd in late 2019, and as you can see, shortly after their IPO, they had a huge increase in their share price, all the way up to $37.35 before they had a massive downturn. Now, that's why I'm looking at investing in this company. There's no way I would have invested at the peak here for reasons I'll explain later in this video. But as you see recently, it also has had a minor dip recently. It was in the 20s, on its way back to the $30 per share price, and then it has seen a smaller dip recently. So today I'm going to be going into whether I think this is a company that you should invest in, whether I'm investing in it, and why I'm investing in it. So, Virgin Galactic Holdings is one of the only companies in the world that even has its foot in the door at commercializing space travel. In fact, they're the only company that's primary focus is space tourism. You have companies like Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos' company, and SpaceX, Elon Musk's company, that are all focused on putting objects in space to better the lives of people on Earth. However, these companies might be looking to added space tourism to their businesses, but that would be later down on the road. Now, these two companies are not publicly traded, but SpaceX and Blue Origin, I would not be surprised if they become publicly traded in the future, if they become profitable businesses. The only reason I bring those two companies up is because they could take potential market share away from Virgin Galactic Holdings. Now, space tourism isn't a tour where consumers get to go to space for 2 or 3 days, take a vacation on Mars, Virgin Galactic is more focused on the 15 to 30 minutes in space market. Now, a ticket is $250,000 a pop. That is so expensive. That is one of the other main risks of this company, and I'll be getting into more risks later in the video. So I mentioned vacationing on Mars. Now, that would be a long-term goal for this company. I couldn't say it's out of the question for this company whatsoever, but if you're focused on the short term, maybe the next 5-10 years, you're really looking at space tourism for 15 to 30 minutes at a time for consumers. However, if you're looking 20 to 30 years down the road, you could be potentially looking at vacationing on Mars, for example. So I should say I am not a financial advisor. If you guys had not guessed already, I'm just giving you my 2 cents on this stock. And my 2 cents are that it is very, very speculative. They have little to no revenues. They have yet to take a consumer into space using their business. And the reason, like I said, I'm so tempted to potentially buy in here is because of the big dip they've seen and then the smaller dip we've seen just recently in the past week or so. So Virgin Galactic's goal is to begin a bunch of test flights this year, and they've already done some test flights. In addition to that, their goal is to have 1,500 tourists that have toured space using their business by the year 2023. This goal might be a little aggressive, especially considering how travel is locked down right now. And I'll be getting into all of these risks later in the video. I have a whole section dedicated to the risks, like I said. So another reason I really like this company and its stock is because their shareholders are very similar to that of Tesla and Nikola Motor Corporation. I've done one video on Nikola Motor Corporation. It's done very well. Click on it. There will be a link in the description. And I've also done another video on a company I believe could be the next Tesla. There will also be a link to that video in the description. Go check those two videos out after you're done watching this video. So what do I mean by they have a similar group of investors? Well, this is actually a topic I've talked about in previous videos, so this might be repetitive information for some of you, but what I mean by that is their group of investors are long-term holders. They don't have weak hands, they have strong hands. If they see a dip in the share price, they're not going to sell their shares. In fact, they might even add to their shares and buy more shares. This group of people we like to call permabulls. They will never sell their shares because they believe so heavily in the long-term prospects of a company. All of this combined leads to less sellers, which causes more buying, which then causes more shorts to cover. And in these heavily speculative stocks, there are many shorts open on these share prices. So if you have one short forced to cover, you're potentially going to have two shorts forced to cover, then three shorts forced to cover, and so on and so forth. It can be a drastic short squeeze is what it's called. All of these things add up to a massive share price increase. That's why I think we're seeing extreme value if this stock gets below the $15 per share levels. Now, I've been saying I'd get into all the risks surrounding this investment opportunity. Let me tell you, there are plenty of risks. Some of them I don't like to think about myself, but you have to if you're doing due diligence. So back in 2014, one of the first test flights this company did, one of their ships blew up. This does not look good, and if this ever happened, there was a ship that blew up, that would tremendously hurt investors. That would cause so many people to be frightful and scared of going to space using their business, and people would back out of their orders, they would back out of their tickets, all of that stuff would culminate. That is on top of the fear that is already instilled in flight travel. There are still people that don't like to fly on airlines because they are scared. Now you're talking about going to space. There's going to be a ton of people that are not comfortable with that idea. Recently, Kobe Bryant had his helicopter crash. People are scared to fly in a helicopter, and we think people are going to want to fly to space. It might be a stretch. And like I mentioned earlier, a ticket is $250,000 to buy. That alone reduces the potential target market by so much with this company. Not everybody can just afford a $250,000 ticket, and most people aren't going to go to space on their own. They're going to bring a close family member or a friend with them, so they're really going to have to spend $500,000 combined, which is ridiculous. And on top of all of this stuff, as many of you guys know, airlines are in the hole right now. Airlines are not doing well. Most flights have been canceled. Nobody knows when airlines will start opening back up and seeing demand again. It's all a huge mess for the airline industry right now, and most travel is shut down currently. Now, these restrictions are going to be eased over time, which is really good for this company's long-term prospects. But if the airlines aren't in demand, people aren't going to be demanding a flight to space. So you may be wondering now, I've blabbered on for way too long now, will I invest in this company? The easy answer is, if this share price ever gets under $15 per share, I will start a small position in this company. I don't believe this company is worth $17.20 a share right now with no revenues. That's where the risk comes in for me. However, if we go back to the March 13th level and further down to the under $15 a share or close to $10 a share price levels, I'm going to start buying pretty heavily because a guy my age, I'm so young that I can accept the risk of this company. I'm looking for the companies in the future that will turn into the Amazons of today. I have that time horizon on my side that I can accept more risk for better potential return in the future. This company exactly portrays that image for me, so that's why I'm interested in buying into this company. So I'm going to be going into some talk about options. The only thing you need to know about options right now are that the higher priced options mean people believe that the share price will reach that level or higher in the future by the expiration date. So right now to my left, you can see the expiration date that I'm looking at is January 15th, 2021, a little more than 6 months away from now. As you can see, this strike price is the price people believe this stock could hit by January 15th, 2021. If people didn't believe that this company's stock could hit that share price, this price over here that shows 83 cents would be trading for 0.01 cents, a penny. The fact that this is almost trading for $1 even after the big downturn in the stock bodes well for me. People believe in this company. People believe that within 6 months, this share price could be equal to $60 or more. That is also very, very good news for me, a potential investor. So that's pretty much all I had for this video. I'm sure I made errors. I'm sure I left out important information, all that jazz. If I did any of that, make sure you correct me or add to what I've already said in the comment section down below. If it's accurate, I will pin your comment. In addition to that, I have 7 other videos out now. And fun fact, this is just the second video. I've done a video without a hat on. I've received some flack for wearing hats in videos, so I'm trying a video again with no hat on to see if people like it better, you know? So let me know if you like the no hat look down in the comments section. All 7 of those videos are doing fantastic, so go down below, click on my channel, go check out all the videos that interest you. Helps me out a lot. I appreciate you guys taking your time. You could be watching Andre Jick, Jeremy from Financial Education, Graham Stephan, the list goes on and on, but you've chosen to watch me, a YouTuber with less than 5,000 subscribers. Maybe we'll hit 5,000 soon. But in particular, go check out my video on Nikola Motor or VTIQ Stock. That video is done absolutely well. And go check out my video on Workhorse Corporation. They are another company that I believe could be the next Tesla or a company as strong as Tesla. They focus on electric vehicles, electric transportation, electric drone delivery, all of that good stuff. Go check out that video for more information. Both those video links will be in the description down below. With that, guys, I'll be back on Friday with another video. Have a great day today and Thursday, and I will see you then.